So today, we have such a great episode. We are making the most flavorful fried fish that hails from Spain, but more specifically from the beautiful province of Malaga, which is located in the region of Andalusia. Anyways, we're talking bacalao in adobo. This is basically cod that's marinated in a homemade adobo sauce that's super easy to make. Then the cod is dusted off in some flour and finally fried in extra virgin olive oil until it's golden fried. Folks, this fried fish has the most amazing flavors to it. The recipe is very easy to make, and if you serve this fried fish next to an ice cold beer, you're gonna have yourself an instant trip to the Spanish Mediterranean coast. Really quick before we begin, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Barbara Eastman, Karen Bird, Jim Schowler, Uncle Bud, and Sean Murphy. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. All right, let's begin by making our adobo sauce first. I'm gonna grab 3 cloves of garlic, mash them with a chef's knife, remove the skins, and add the cloves into a large bowl. We'll also add in 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, which is about 3 grams, 2 teaspoons of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is about 4.5 grams. As always, the Spanish paprika that I'm using is from Kiva. You'll find a link where you can get some in the description box below, and if you buy it from that link, you'll also get 25% off your order. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, which is about 2.5 grams, and half a tablespoon of sea salt, which is about 8 grams. Then we'll add in 1 cup of sherry vinegar, which is 240 milliliters. To make this sauce, you can also use red wine vinegar or even white wine vinegar. And 1 cup of water, which once again is 240 milliliters. Then we'll break in 2 bay leaves, and we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together. For the next step, let's start getting our cod ready. I'm going to add in 3 cod fillets over some paper towels. This is half a kilogram, which is about 1¼ pounds, and patting the fillets completely dry. And we'll cut the cod fillets into large bite-sized pieces. Now the cod that I'm using, I bought it frozen and thawed out just to make things easier and cheaper, but you can also use fresh cod here, as well as any other type of firm white fish. Then we'll add in the pieces of cod into the bowl with the adobo. And you want to make sure that all the pieces of cod are coated in the adobo sauce. If you see that you need more liquid in there, just add in a bit more water. And we'll cover the bowl with saran wrap and add it into the fridge. You want to let it marinate for at least 2 hours, but you can go all the way up to 8 hours. After leaving our cod to marinate for at least 2 hours, let's start cooking up our dish. I'm going to grab a large fry pan, heat it with a medium heat, and add in half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. While the olive oil is heating, let's start getting our cod ready. I'm going to drain the bowl into a colander, add the pieces of cod over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. And for the last step, we'll add in the pieces of cod into a shallow bowl that's got half a cup of all-purpose flour that I season with black pepper, and you want to get in there and make sure that each piece of cod is evenly coated in that flour mixture. Then we'll start adding the pieces of cod into the fry pan with the hot olive oil, and you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out. And we're going to go for about 3 minutes per side here. This is enough time for that cod to be fully cooked through and for that outer shell to have a beautiful golden fried color. After a total cooking time of 6 minutes, once again that's 3 minutes per side and the pieces of cod are perfectly golden fried, I'm going to start taking them out of the pan and transferring them into a dish with some paper towels. Then we'll transfer our fried cod into a serving dish. And we'll garnish it with some fresh parsley. Check it out, our bacalao and adobo is done. A beautiful fried fish recipe from the province of Malaga. Easy to make, incredible aromas coming out of it, and the flavor of that fish, thanks to that adobo sauce, promises to be out of this world good. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, bacalao and adobo. Cannot wait to try this. Here we go. Wow. Instantly takes me to the beaches in Malaga. But seriously though, the fish perfectly fried, golden fried, and then the flavors from that adobo sauce fully absorbed by the cod, giving it the most amazing flavors ever. You know, you can serve this as a tapas appetizer like they do in Malaga, or even as a main course, next to some patatas fritas, fried potatoes, and a garden salad. Either way, give this a try. I promise, the best fried fish of your life. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a 4 community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.